Previously on Tales of Arise, the party fought the minions spamming Ooze Hive and made their way to the plaza, where Zephyr gave an inspirational speech to the Dahnans of the realm. Menek came to the rescue, but unfortunately he turned out to be Lord Ganabelt himself and stabbed Zephyr with a poisoned dagger. Law then joined the party in raiding the Riville prison tower in order to avenge Zephyr. Looks like the elevator won't budge. Damn, isn't there some way we can go up? Calm down, Law. We should thoroughly search this floor to see if there are any leads. She's right. For all we know, we might find a way to turn the elevator back on. This looks like some kind of wall. No getting past here, it seems. Probably meant to keep intruders like us out. Ganabelt definitely isn't making this easy. Guess we'll have to find our way around. Move out of the way. I can bust open the wall like this, no problem. Just watch. Okay, tear down.
Whew.
You look exhausted, Law. You feeling okay? Yeah, nothing I can't handle. Let's keep moving. Collection room key.
This place looks completely different from Balsif's castle.
Every lord has their tastes. Whether this really suits Renan's sensibilities is another matter altogether.
It's us Dahnans who built this structure, you know. How would we know what Renan's like?
Who cares? Let's hurry up and get to the top floor so we can kick Ganabelt's ass.
Pork. Orange gel. Milk. Why did this barrier cost more despite being smaller than the other one? Weird. Alexandrite, but it's probably just the most generic version. We already have better versions. Yeah, it's just a grade 1 Alexandrite. Apple gel.
Hey!
Wait, I'm not your enemy. I'm worth the silver swords. I take it you're on our side too, yeah? I infiltrated Snake Eyes to leak information to them. Is there anything I can do to help? You're looking for a way to activate the elevator? Sorry, I can't say I've heard anything about that. I don't know if it'll help, but let me tell you about the office you'll find directly across from the entrance. From what I know, there's supposed to be a device attached to a desk that'll open up a door to the block on the other end of the compound.
Yes.
The collection room here is probably locked, unfortunately, but there should be a spare key you can use somewhere in this block. Hopefully it'll help you get the elevator online again somehow. Chicken. Open. Apple gel. Apple.
What is this place? Some kind of armory?
Looks like they're more for decorative purposes than actual combat.
Does it matter? We've got a job to do.
Wait, this isn't Renan. It's Dahnan.
Really?
And not just this one either. All of these. It's all Dahnan gear.
What's Dahnan equipment doing on display inside a Renan castle?
Ask around later if you're so interested. But for now, we've got more pressing matters to attend to, remember?
Hold on, should we check this? What if it's better than our current equipment? You never know, he might actually have some nice stuff here. I'm guessing these were all taken from his fallen enemies. Yeah, perhaps these belong to all the Dahnan rebels that who he betrayed. There's one blowing through. What? It's a keyhole. Found a button under the desk. Press. Okay, now the north door is unlocked.
The door?
We still don't know how to activate the elevator. We'll just have to see what we can figure out.
This book is mysterious.
Giving us the runaround.
Open.
They keep a Zoogle locked up down here? Why?
I've heard rumors that they feed prisoners to one instead of executing them. Do you think...
Stop it!
It's locked. Okay. Doesn't seem to be paying attention to me. I'm just not too low of a level to even require to even draw its gaze, huh? I'm not very tasty, I guess. Life bottle. Now they attack. Finally.
Behind you, Shionne.
I guess.
Sage.
They've really got us on the ropes.
Don't forget to heal your wounds.
Taking all my CP here. Elevator key.
Does this look like an elevator key to you guys?
Only one way to find out. Let's go.
Apple gel. Chicken. Second floor. Oh, that's a lot of patrols.
Sense one of your friends, Hoodle?
Are you still thinking about that armory with all the Dahnan equipment?
Yeah, especially that black armor. I don't think I've ever seen anything from Dahna that looked so nice.
I can tell you that it was definitely Dahnan. It was made using techniques found only here. That's how I know. But ever since the Renans came, our civilization's been scrubbed out, bit by bit. Hardly anything's left now, which is why most people don't remember.
But why would the Renans have something like that? Unless it was the spoils of war. It must be a token of the Dahnans who fought and lost in the past. Or rather, that the Renans were able to beat them.
Armor that nice must have been worn by a commander of some sort. They might have even been a Dahnan hero.
A hero, huh? A fallen hero, maybe.
I hate to see all that stuff fall into Renan hands, but it's amazing to see that so much of it has survived.
You into this kind of stuff then, Riville?
I mean, yeah, I guess.
Are we done here? We don't want to keep Ganabelt waiting any longer.
Pork. And chicken. Another elevator. Crap, this elevator is stuck too. I'm sure if we look around this floor, we'll find a key or something that can help. Not functional. Weird. Does that lead to the secret office? Panacea bottle. Okay, let's see what's in here. Midi blouse.
That equipment should come in handy.
1,500 gold.
Great. Now we can keep moving.
Don't overdo it, Law.
Peach shell. Hot take coacher. Renan clothing. Who it equips that one? You? Okay. Pineapple gel.
What's this thing?
That's a lot of dudes, and the red one too. Okay.
Little help!
Lightning raging cascade!
It's over! Here!
Rising Phoenix!
Here I go! The
Fire support!
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Here I go! Magic is him!
God damn, that red guy looks strong.
You're mine! It's over! Great! Next! By the power of water! Double Demon Fang!
This shall escape my field!
Double Demon Fang!
I'll be saving this one! Raging cascade!
I'm on it!
In here!
I'll finish you Demon Fang! Double Demon Fang!
Now for something
This one's all mine!
Gravitas field!
Take this! Take this over!
Now you see what I can do!
Galvanizing gale! Tear you to
Take
shreds!
this! Slash! How about this?
Gusty nail! Cyan
Explosive ring! I'm on it!
Mega ray!
Coming!
By the
Blow
power of
away!
water!
Burn!
Lightning orb! Lightning
You're mine!
gale!
Slash!
Thunder blade!
Infernal Torrent! I'll run you through! You're finished! Stardust! Luna Rondo!
Thanks!
I have explosive ring now. Interesting.
Thanks! I'm on it!
You see what happened there as you crossed? Shouldn't have done that.
Take this! You're finished! You're mine! You're finished!
I'll crush you! Lightning reflexes! Tenebrous claw!
Look sharp! Lightning Tiger Blade!
Whoa, that killed it. Cool. That was an intense fight. That was just a regular dude and he took so many hits. Treat obtained. Nice. Let's see what else. Apple gel. Devil horns.
Looks like we've spotted one of Hoodle's friends.
Found elevator control panel. Press the button. Heard something activate.
Elevator's activated now?
Should be. Let's check and find out.
We're coming for you, Ganabelt.
We're gonna hit you below the belt, Ganabelt. Let's go.
Just a little farther and we'll be there. I'm coming for you, Ganabelt.
Is there no additional skit? There.
Hey, hold up a sec, guys.
What's up?
We need to talk about Ganabelt. This guy can control both light and lightning, and I've heard his swordsmanship is unrivaled.
I'm not surprised. He is one of the top lords after all.
That's not all. He also has these weird little gadgets that he likes to use.
Gadgets? You mean like some kind of a Renan weapon?
Probably. He's got a bunch of these things that hover all around him. They're supposed to protect him from attacks coming in at any angle.
I take it there aren't any blind spots then.
Nope. Which is why I plan to bust down his defenses from the front.
What? Why? Isn't that where his defense will be the toughest?
That's why it's worth attacking. Once I poke a hole in that bastard's defenses, the rest of you can tear it wide open and give him hell.
All right, we go with your plan, Law. Now let's get going. It's about time we got revenge for Zephyr.
Alright, time to go.
It's about time. I was beginning to worry you jumped ship like the rats you are.
You're not so fortunate. We're here to end you. To liberate Cysloden. To avenge Zephyr.
You talk big, but don't you think you're forgetting something? Of your precious resistance groups, whether the Silver Swords or any others, none have ever dealt a blow to Renan domination. In each and every realm, the story is the same. Until you, who wields the blazing sword of Calaglia, are different.
News of Balsef's defeat really took the wind out of your sails.
That brute? A bad case of brawn over brain. Certainly no loss to me. Still, even the smallest of sparks can grow into an inferno. I must give precedence to the task at hand, extinguishing you. snuffing out your fire before it spreads across the 5 realms.
No, he can't be.
Rinwell?
Nothing. I'm fine.
I, Ganabelt Valkyris, Lord of Cyslodia, accept your challenge. Come and meet your death.
You'll pay for what you did to my father!
The feisty mouth wishes to bite the hand that feeds, does he?
I never wanted to serve you! I had no choice!
Alright, this is not a very optimal attempt. I used a lot more items than even in the ooze fight. But whatever, I just want to get this over with, even without an optimal run.
And where are you going?
Yeah, since he's a human-type enemy, aerial attacks are not very guaranteed to hit him all the time. Yeah, I'm just mostly spamming Double Demon Fang and hoping to stay somewhat out of his range. Ow.
Leave this to me. I'll take him down.
And when he says that, you can immediately break him to get by a little bit of time, but he doesn't stay stunned for long. It really sucks.
An astral art?
That's my field!
The good news is that his astral art only hits the area in front of him rather than actually tracking you.
A whirling struggle.
Not a chance!
Magic and reload!
Yeah, that's the only thing that makes him that might make things a little bit easier in the ooze fight, at least until he breaks out the clones.
There's more? In one of him?
Some kind of moving illusion?
Who cares? Just knock them all down!
The good news is that unlike the oozes, there is a limit to how much he can summon. This is the first time he summoned it, and he can only summon another set soon, but that's the second set is the last.
Where are you going?
I think he does have an aerial attack in the second phase, but I was never able to time it properly to interrupt him.
You're finished! Get lost! Phoenix! It's on!
Yeah, even his clones can teleport. But his clones also stun a lot easier than the real one. Unfortunately, the real one is also teleporting to me while I'm trying to wail on the clones. And I cannot defend against both Paralyzed and Light at the same time, unless I get lucky with my drops.
I'll cut you in two!
Here I come! You're finished!
And over limit, huh?
Get you're mine! Sonic thrust! Coming through! Ha! Now! Scarlet Inferno!
I really need to get the skills that let me extend my over limit, because they do not last very long. And I had to burn one out just trying to kill the clone.
Now you see what I can do!
Just getting started! You're mine! It's over! Lunar Rondo!
And he immediately just tries to save his own clone. Damn it.
Rising Wyvern! I'll run you through! Rising Phoenix!
And everyone is dying horribly.
This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Raging Captain!
Alright, I think that's the last clone for now. Maybe things will be easier once I get a third caster. Since it's very hard for allies to avoid damage at melee range, especially against this guy. Ah, he did a third one. Sometimes he'll do a third or fourth dash attack.
I'm all soaked up!
Now!
I think not.
Ganabelt!
The barrier's been broken! Everyone, focus your attack!
Pay for what you did!
Now! This ends now!
Consider yourself finished!
Just kidding!
Sadly, now he starts taking 0 damage because of scripted shit.
Drink deep the
He's channeling astral energy!
Damn it! Can't get any closer!
If this keeps up...
Yep, now he has a bunch of clones. Your goal is to try to keep your hit points up and try to kill at least one clone before he launches his mystic art.
despair consumes you.
It's over!
Yeah, on the first playthrough, you really don't have the DPS unless you do hours and hours of grinding. And you also have to watch your hit points because even with Alexandrite, you need to have a certain amount of hit points in order to survive indignation. Okay, one down. And there's no way to dodge it either. Not even with your iframes.
Insignificant worm! Now return to dust!
We take another result from that art, we're done for.
That mirage he creates. It can channel all of his energy.
Then I guess we gotta... Get in quick and hit him hard!
Where are you going? Double demon fang! Double demon fang!
Here's evil.
You're right!
Okay, now we can finish you off.
Lightning Tiger Blade!
A freezing.
Where are you going?
Ice tornado. Here's a healing. First aid. Here's the...
Riville never has her boost ready for any enemy spells, huh? Yup, too late. And now just the real Ganabelt.
The wind. Air thrust. Raging.
Yeah, if I wasn't so bad my timing, I could probably actually do close range with him.
I'm out. Back into the fray.
I'll finish you. Try harder!
It would take a lot more practice and a lot more attempts to actually do a proper close range attempt, but I don't have the patience. Well, it's not like anyone even comments on my videos anyway, so I have no accountability. Just like the people running our government.
Try harder! Now!
Watch it. Ready. Here, let me
Double
help.
demon fang!
Not in your dreams.
Here I come!
Supernova.
Okay, now he's got his mystic art, but it looks like our mystic arts are very underpowered at the beginning of the game, at least.
Double demon fang! Where are you going? Double demon fang!
At least he can't be staggered, so that means he can build up his own awakened mode.
Tenebrous Claw! Eat this!
Searing
Double demon fang! Enough demon fang!
All good. Here we go.
Damn it, paralyzed me.
Let me help.
And Law as well. And Rinwell. Yup, just gonna eat a Panacea bottle. I think Shionne's might come with paralysis resistance. I'm not sure. Her Alexandrite, at least.
And more of this will help burn out! You'll be double demon fang!
Yep, I ran out of CP, so now I need to use an orange gel as well. Yeah, I'm burning through pretty much all my resources just to win this. Okay, this last bit is kind of insane. He won't summon any clones this time, but unfortunately I don't have a proper DPS to actually finish him off before he does an indignation. So I have to make sure everyone at least has a decent amount of hit points by the time it actually finished casting. It'll do pretty much the same damage as the first one.
Enough, it's over! Crumble! You stand fate in heavenly
I should stop using aerials against him.
The end is imminent! Indignation!
Cover the casters!
Insignificant.
I'm lucky he didn't... I got lucky there. But now he'll just do it again, apparently.
In here, let me help.
Drink.
Yeah, he won't actually do anything else, so you might as well just, unlike me, to just continue wailing on him. This time, I should be able to finish him off before the third one.
Whilst the depths of despair consume
Lightning orb!
Sonic thrust who commands all the astral plane. Whilst thou art close to expire, take your finish! Look sharp! Lightning tiger blade!
Had to use a ton of items to whatever. That battle was just that battle, I feel like this warrants it.
Have you learned your lesson? No, not yet! For the sake of Lenegis and my fellow brethren on Dahna, I will not! I'm moving off! Shut your stupid mouth and go! No, I refuse to believe this. It cannot end this way. If I die, my subjects will...
It's over. But Zephyr's still gone.
Focus on the positive. We defeated a lord, and under difficult circumstances, too.
Focus on the positive? Zephyr's dead, Shionne.
And the Renans ruled this world unimpeded for 3 centuries. Did you think there wouldn't be any sacrifices?
So Zephyr's life just doesn't matter? He's dead, Shionne. Our friend is dead. We're fighting this damn war to keep people alive!
Yeah, you're right. This is a war. Did you just realize that? Zephyr wasn't the first to die, and he sure won't be the last. If you can't handle that, Alphen, then you should run back to Calaglia. And when you do, just remember to leave the blazing sword here, in safer hands.
What's that supposed to mean? Damn it. She just thinks she can say whatever she likes. Bickering among ourselves at a time like this isn't gonna get us anywhere. Especially at a time like this. All right. Fine.
So much for Ganabelt. Good riddance.
You said it.
So, was the Lord of Calaglia like Ganabelt too?
No. Balsef was huge, a real tough guy act. Now that I think of it, his crest was different too. His was a flaming cross.
Ah, I see. Anyway, what do you guys plan on doing from here?
We keep moving. 3 Renan lords remain, and we won't rest until their thrones are empty as well. That work for you, Shionne?
That was my endgame from the beginning.
Hey, so if it's not too much trouble, could I maybe come along?
Isn't Cyslodia your home?
I mean, yes, but it's just, now that everyone knows what I've been hiding, well, it might be best to get as far away as I can until it all quiets down. Is that okay? I promise I'll pull my own weight.
Sure. You're welcome to join us.
Taking off, huh?
Yeah. Thanks for everything.
It's too bad. I wish there was more we could do to pay you back for all you've done. I'll see to it personally that Zephyr's remains reach Calaglia safely.
What's next for Cyslodia?
I honestly couldn't tell you. The enemy infiltrated its way right to our core as a people. Only time will tell if we can rise above our suspicions and come together.
Zephyr once told me that so long as you don't give up, there's no wall that can't be torn down.
Sounds about right. And thanks to you, the greatest obstacle that was in our way is now gone. I suppose the rest of it will be up to us.
I look forward to seeing how far you'll go.
Oh, I almost forgot. Before you head off, there's something I wanted to give you.
Wow, look at you. You scrub up real nice.
It was a parting gift.
It's like speaking to one of the old Dahnan heroes from legend.
Where to next, then?
Elda Menancia. You're really going to travel in that thing?
Why not? It's not as heavy as it looks. Actually, there's someone I was hoping we could invite along with us.
You can't be serious.
Got someplace to be?
Not really. I mean, I can't stay here, of course. Then again, there's no one waiting for me back in Calaglia either. Plenty of ditches along the road. Maybe I'll find one to die in.
How about a fresh start?
After the kinds of things I've done, I don't know where I'd even begin.
Your father said that as long as you face the past, there's hope.
I think it might be a little late for that.
He also said he'd fought and lost all his life, but didn't regret it in the slightest. It's only over when you give up. Keep fighting, and even that wall inside you can be brought down. Don't you want to see what your dad saw on the other side of that wall? What he was fighting for?
Do you think I'm even worthy to?
That's for you to decide.
I'm sick of losing everything I love. Of running from life. maybe all that's left is to just turn around and face it. Count me in.
Finally, I thought you'd never finish. We've still got a ways to go.
Here we go, Hoodle.
You befriended Law. Master Core of Light. Emblem obtained Spell Canceller.
This armor was a gift from Bregan. What if it really did belong to a Dahnan hero once upon a time? He challenged an overwhelmingly powerful Renan foe and perished for it. I wonder how he felt having the hopes of the people riding on him.
Hey, did you make off with that armor while none of us were looking? Because I've gotta admit, you look pretty snazzy in it.
He didn't steal it, if that's what you mean. Bregan gave it to him as a parting gift.
Ah, right. Although it makes sense, I guess. It's like a symbol of rebellion in its own way.
Which is why it should have been your father wearing this, not me.
I don't know. I don't think he could have pulled it off like you, man.
I wonder what the last wearer of this armor was dreaming of for Cysloden when they decided to rise up and fight.
Who knows? Anyone who could have answered that is long gone. Truth is always lost with the departed.
Are you saying there's no point in trying to understand why they gave up their lives?
No, only that it's impossible to know for sure. Look, I can tell that you're concerned about Cyslodia's future, but we do have other things to take care of. You can't shoulder all of the world's problems, Alphen. If you try to, you'll only find yourself buried by the weight of it all.
Yeah, I know. My path is forward, and I'll do what I can, here and now.
You were born in Calaglia, right, Law?
Oh yeah. It's scalding hot all the time there, so I was shocked when I learned Cyslodia is the exact opposite. Not to mention dark.
Not anymore, thankfully.
How did you even manage to cross the border between realms? All 5 realms are supposed to be closed off, due to the nature of the crown contest.
What? Is this an interrogation now?
I didn't mean it like that. I just figured if a Dahnan like you was able to slip between realms, it could come in handy later.
Ah, good thinking. I don't think I really did anything all that creative, though.
What? Don't tell me you climbed over the walls of fire.
Oh, hell no. Not even Zeugles could do something that crazy. Nah, I stowed away.
In what?
Oh, you'll like this. The realms don't maintain much contact with each other, but there are resources each is looking to trade for. So, there are cargo convoys from each of the lords that go around a few times a year to lend those resources to each other.
Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that. That was the only time the gates of Calaglia would ever open up.
Right. Obviously, they don't let Dahnans ride with them, so I snuck on board inside some cargo instead.
So you were carried out of the realm? You did great not getting caught. Way to go.
Let's just say I've always had a knack for sneaking around since I was little. I was also really desperate to get the hell out of Calaglia at the time. I had more guts than brains that day. If I had to guess, I probably wasn't the first one to ever do something like that. Dahnan or Renan.
I wonder if that's how Ganabelt, was able to hear about what happened in Calaglia so quickly.
So in other words, we should always assume that the enemy is informed about whatever it is that we may be up to, wherever we go.
Now that I think about it, it's strange that we and Renan share the same language and rank system. If it lets me read, then I'll take it, I guess. That is very strange. Now you mention it. There's pre-invasion Dahnan literature here. This is a treasure trove. I thought the Renan erased all Dahnan culture. Maybe one of the lords had a fondness for antiques. All these books, and I can't even read. Knowing the Snake Eyes, they probably made sure the registry of tipsters would be easy to spot. I found the registry of people who went to the floodlights. A sheer number of names. It's just staggering. I don't know what I'll do if I find a list of tipsters. Was this plant put here just to look at? Living in a warm house, growing plants that aren't even edible, the Renan sure had a life of luxury. All this material is being stockpiled for 300 years. It used to belong to the Renan or to the Lord. Now it belongs to all of us. A public library, huh? People say the Renan literature should be burned, but not me. There must be valuable knowledge stored here. Knowledge should be treated as knowledge. The Renans, those Renans must have left in a hurry. All their equipment is still here. They might come in handy with some study. We built everything that's here. Never thought I'd see the day we get to enjoy it. What the? A cutscene? Thanks, miss. Next time I'll bring my mommy with me. I love that. I can't wait to see you two. Hey, you're that woman who... Have we met somewhere? Sorry, no, just thinking out loud. The one who was reported earlier? I guess she was released. Hey, you're the guy who helped liberate Calaglia. That was impressive stuff what you did. I wonder what all the people I read on are going to do to me. Drive me out of here? Maybe even lynch me? Wouldn't blame them after everything I've done. I thought you had parents you were looking after. Yeah, well, they died. What the hell was I even thinking back then? What you did might have been wrong, but you're still alive.
Hey.
As long as you are, it's never too late to turn things around. Don't throw the rest of your life away simply because of hindsight. So you're telling me to start living for others now, not just my parents. Easy for you to say. You're a big hero. You can take it or leave it. I'm just telling you what I do in your shoes. Be glad you're not. So what is it you're going to do now instead? We're going to liberate Dahna, so that nobody like you has to make these sort of hard choices ever again. Yeah, that's about what I expected to hear. There's no way anyone will ever forgive a dirty traitor like me. But I have to do something. I guess I'll take your advice and see what I can do to make up for my past.
Thanks for...
I hope the guy who got hurt on that broadcast is doing okay. Yeah, he looked like he was in terrible shape. I hope he noticed he reminded us of what matters. I'd love to meet the guy and shake his hand.
letting me stick around, you guys.
Sure. We're happy to have you. But are you sure you don't want to head back to Calaglia?
Yeah. I'm not sure how I can help yet. But for now, I'm going to follow Alphen and see what happens next.
Hey, this is an actual piece of armor he can equip. If only you equipped it before the boss battle, then maybe we wouldn't have to use so many healing items. But no, you just had to leave it inside a display case. Okay, you got an upgrade. You do not have an upgrade yet. There's a frozen ravine up ahead. You can cross it to get out of Cysloden, but watch your step. It's dangerous out there. I'll be keeping an eye out for any remaining Renans and Snake Eye collaborators to make sure they don't get back into the city. Hey sis, I want to go on a walk with Mommy and Daddy when they get back. Walking the sun is so much fun. Yes, when they get back, yes. They died, didn't they? How gorgeous. Who knew that was the sky's true color? And here we've been forced to make fake lights this whole time. I didn't think I'd live to see a day. The legends don't do it justice. Wish my friend could have seen the sky. We can't just let the snitches that helped the Snake Eyes get off scot-free, right? But the Silver Swords insisted on no revenge. Said we should sit tight until there's a proper system for accountability in place. We all know the rats will all have gone to ground by then. I agree with the no revenge thing, though. I've had enough of backstabbing. Were there Snake Eye remnants? Not that I can see. They've gone to ground. After everything they've put us through, I'm not cutting Dahnans or Renans any slack. Damn right. I don't care if they're burrowed in the snow. I'll find them. The Lord is dead. The Silver Sword did him in. Hard to believe, but compared to the way the sky is, I'll believe anything. Maybe now I won't have to live in constant fear. I was inspired by Zephyr's words. I wish I could be like him. This from a guy who whines day in and day out about your manual labor. Can people like us really start over, though? He said listen to your own heart. Yeah, he sure did. This is Cysloden's main gate. The bridge will take you to Nivira snow plains. As long as nobody does the city harm, traffic will never be obstructed.
Looks like we get to sleep with a roof over our heads.
Oh wow, there's a bunch of facilities here. You can't ever just be happy and in the moment. You never know who among your friends might be reporting to the Snake Eyes behind your back. It's scary to think about people you know, but it's so true. You know, after what happened, I never thought we gotta go drinking together ever again. You're telling me, it still doesn't feel real that I'm out. Who knew it'd be so liberating to not have to live in fear of eyes on you? No kidding, it's like the darkness of the sky cast a pall over our own hearts. None of this would be possible if not for the people who risked their lives fighting the Renans for us. My life's been one miserable mess of getting reported and threatened and sentenced to hard labor. But now, for the first time, I'm glad to be alive. I know just what you mean. I was ready to give up on life when my friends sold me out. Never thought I'd see this day come. Who knew the sky was so beautiful? I'm grateful to the heroes who won back our land's light. I only heard of the sun in legends. Never thought I'd see it for myself. Hey, you, are you sure the Renan aren't coming back? This treasure is one I couldn't stand to have stolen the second time. The man in the broadcast said to ask yourself what you wanted to protect. Was I wrong all this time? Let's start over. It's not too late, right? I've got to hand it to my dad. He's back to work even after coming home from the floodlights. He makes me proud to be his son. I thought my bakery was done buried, so to see my girls keep it up this whole time, well, it brings me to tears just thinking about it. Makes it hard to need my bread, but oh well, it's worth it. Separate up. We got Dad's super special yummy bread up for grabs. You're not gonna want to miss out on this stuff. Plus, we also got a bread that me and my sister needed too. I'm so glad those girls got reunited with her father. If he hadn't made it, it would have just broken my heart. Do you hear? Do you hear? Don't yell. I'm not used to you talking so loudly. You nearly just gave this old man a heart attack. I'm sorry. It's true we always had to keep our voices down whenever we wanted to talk. I'm in a good mood today, so I'll throw in a little extra for always being such a good customer, ma'am. Oh, thank you. I'll be back again soon. Brother, are you sure you don't want to go back to work? Yeah, I quit. I'm staying with you from now on. If I never work that job again, it'll be... never mind. I can't believe the Renan actually got pushed out. I hope that people aren't starting to turn their attention to me now. Do you know there's a cave on the way to the Rudhir Forest? There's supposed to be a fishing spot inside. You're free to check it out, as long as you're not afraid of Zoogles. There's also a fishing spot en route from here to Safar Sea Cave. There's no fishing to be had inside the sea cave proper at all. Weird, I know. Looks like our days of guarding the hidden passageways here are over. Yeah, snake eyes are no longer a threat. About time, if you ask me. You don't have to keep using this passage if you don't want to. In fact, you can go through the front entrance to the city now. It's safe. I'm still here to make sure no Zoogles or anyone unwanted finds their way in, so I suspect they'll be closed off soon enough anyway. Welcome to the Silver Swords. You're always welcome here. Manik, I trusted you. How could you betray us?
Right.
Oh, two guys again. Thanks again for all your help earlier.
Well?
Don't mention it. How's the rebuilding process coming along? I won't pretend it's going perfectly, but we're getting by all right. Right now, we're in the middle of trying to get all the folks who were hauled in by the Snake Eyes back home. Problem is, as always, is the Zoogles. They make it hard to go most anywhere. If we could clear out just a small handful more of them, I think we would manage, but how? Hey, Elfin, you think we can take time out to lend these guys a hand? For the Zoogles, you mean? I don't expect it to make things even between me and them, but I still want to do something to help. We'll handle it.
Got it.
Sure, sounds like a job that's right up our alley. Let's go help them out, Law. Where do you want us to go, Bregan?
Right.
Glad to have you on board. I need you to head for the Navira snow plains. If you can clear out some Zoogles out of there, you'd be doing us a solid. The sooner the area is safe to traverse, the sooner we can get people home. Thanks, you two. Snow plain herds. Whoa. 3 hordes. Not Medic's gone. I guess we need a new leader, huh? Maybe I'll put my name forward and see what happens. You can do that if you like, but I doubt there's anyone better for the job than Bregan after what he did to bring all of us together. You may be right, but I still think we could do with someone a little more, charismatic. I'm really grateful for everything you all and Zephyr have done for this realm. Thank you. I'll never forget what Zephyr said before he died. He was a true hero. I'm so grateful for everything you all have done. I'll do whatever I can to help. Think of this place as your own home from now on. Guess if anyone could take out Ganabelt, it'd be the blazing sword who liberated Calaglia himself. Talk to someone before sleeping. Law?
I join you, Law?
Hey, Alphen. When do you find the time to train?
What's brought this on all of a sudden?
It's just, even without the blazing sword, you'd still be able to hold your own, right? But I never see you training.
I'd hardly call it a regimen. Unless exchanging blows with Zoogles counts.
I mean, sure, I get that real-life practice beats training any day. But you must have the odd trick or two up your sleeve.
I just told you. I really don't.
Wait, I've got it. It's your armor, right? You channel the extra weight into your strikes and...
It's actually not as heavy as it looks.
So not the armor, huh? In that case...
Just calm down a little, would you? Why are you so fixated on this anyway?
Well, because I want to make myself stronger.
You're strong enough as it is. I almost feel sorry for those Renan soldiers.
It's not enough. I need to keep working to get stronger. I won't allow myself to fail anyone again.
Law?
I'm useless the way I am now. If someone else dies because of me...
Law!
Sorry. Spiraling into self-doubt won't do me any favors. I know that.
None of us are invincible, Law. We're all just getting by, doing the best we can.
That's all we can ask of each other, right? It's as good a place as any to start, I guess.
To start what?
My new training regimen, of course. And what better way to kick it off than push-ups? 1, 2, 3, 4...
I admire your enthusiasm. Just don't overdo it, okay?
Just wait. You'll see how strong I can get.
Closer to Law.
Night. I feel pretty refreshed after that sleep.
Something you wanted to say?
That worked out nicely. Report back to Bregan. How are things going with those Zoogles out in the Navira snow plains? Making progress?
Right.
Better than that, we got rid of them all for you. The area should be safe for now. Damn, nice job. That should make it a lot easier for folks to return to their homes. Much appreciated. Do you really think that things are going to be okay for those people once they're back? I mean, think about it. Anybody who got arrested has to realize someone reported them. We made it clear that the slate is wiped clean. Retribution is forbidden.
Damn.
You can't really expect people to just... I know a rule isn't going to be enough. Trust me, I'm not naive. But we all have to face each other and confront our past as best as we can before we move on.
I guess.
Yeah, I guess you can't pretend like nothing ever happened.
Let's see what's going on around here.
Yeah. There might be someone who could use our help.
Why does this guy have another quest already?
Oh, hey!
Hey Bregan, is there anything else I can do to help around here?
Right.
You bet. Can I ask you to go around and survey some folks? What kind of survey? We need to gather a lot of different opinions about how to make this town a better place to live. But I guess because of the constant surveillance we're all under, people have yet to find their voices. So to figure out what's going on in people's minds, you think going to them and asking them straight up is your best bet? Exactly. Can I count you in? Sure, I'll pitch in.
Yeah!
Yeah, I think I can handle that. I'm used to going around talking to people. You don't mind, do you, Alphen?
Alright.
By all means, let's get straight to work. Great, thanks you two. Then for starters, let's have you ask a handful of people around town and see how that goes. Start quest. Survey says.
Yeah!
Well, if you're out gathering opinions from townspeople, I've got something for you to pass on to them Silver Swords. Tell them to let us merchants start trading freely already. The bread eggs are gone, so I don't see what the holdup is. I mean, between you and me, our neighboring realm, Calaglia, they say that got liberated shortly before we did, right? So while we were over here freezing our butts off waiting for things to open up, they could already be well underway developing their trade. Make sure you tell them all that. I don't want us to get left behind by the competition. What do they change about Cysloden, you ask? Well, there's one thing that comes to mind. The execution platform in the central plaza. You should really prioritize getting rid of that. Every time I come across that thing, I can feel myself tense up. You understand why, right? Just looking at it puts me on edge.
Territory.
You're asking people what they want out of Cysloden, it can be anything at all. Well, in that case, there's that whole underground prison system beneath Ganabelt's old manor, remember? I was locked up in there. I don't care what you do to get rid of it. Bury it, blow it up, whatever. Just make sure that place can never be used as a prison again. There's a giant Zoogle in there.
Did we get everything?
Yeah, let's report back to Bregan.
I see.
So people want the execution platform gone. I definitely can't blame them for that.
All right.
The merchant's got a good point too. We should definitely prioritize that as well. Problem is what to do about the underground prison complex. Believe me as much when I say I want that place sealed off as much as anyone, but there's a lingering resident there making things difficult. Are you talking about with Zoogle? Yup, it's locked up inside a cell at least, but everyone's too afraid to go inside the prison with it around. So we get rid of it and the problem solved, right? You do that for us? I feel bad always asking you folks for so many tough favors. Here are the keys to that cell. The thing is big and nasty though, even by Zoogle standards, so watch yourselves in there. I'm gonna need some preparations though. I used up way too many apple gels. I'm actually gonna save that gigant Zoogle quest in the prison for a bit later. I might want to level up a bit first. Also, looks like there's some silver swords here. I heard about what happened to Zephyr. Sounds like you guys have been through a lot. Listen, everyone in the Crimson Crows understands the risk. We don't hold anything against you, so don't beat yourself up too much, okay? Please? There's a lot I could say about Zephyr right now, but I won't. I'll just continue to carry on as well and do my best to help revitalize Calaglia. It's the right thing to do and I know it's what you would want. Oh, they sure picked up quick, didn't they? I always knew it was possible in the back of my mind that we could one day lose Zephyr. But now that it's actually happened, I can't believe it. I mean, Zephyr, can it really be true? He was like a father to us, and a friend you could always count on. A leader, a mentor, and a great warrior. Thanks for tuning in to this Let's Play of Tales of Arise. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, and or hit the bell icon.